This is just a quick video to discuss the Sony A9 and its banding issue. And I'm calling it a banding issue just because I feel like most other YouTube reviewers haven't really discussed this in depth enough. They kind of just generally brush over it and say whether they've experienced it or not, and say they're in a harsh lighting condition but haven't seen any banding. But the thing is, for me, is that when I had a little time with the camera, I had a few minutes on a hands-on at a Sony event. Shooting towards the staged event that they had for the model and professional lighting, there was no issues. I turned around to the other side and I shot towards the normal storefront, and I'm seeing banding, and it's clearly a lot better. This is a shot on the A6500. It's terrible banding, and it's much improved on the Sony A9. And what I will say is that I worry that maybe some people just haven't noticed it, because it's a very soft gradient when it transitions from each band, and it just may not be as noticeable. So maybe some people just haven't really picked up on it. And I have seen some sort of test shots where they say there's no banding under fluorescent lighting, but there's a lot of ambient light coming through the window. So maybe the dominant light is the window, or maybe the balance helps it to be not as noticeable. But under this situation, shooting this direction, where there is no real window light or natural light coming through other than these fluorescent lights, you do get banding. So I just wanted to sort of throw it out there to show people that banding does exist on the Sony A9. It's not completely gone at all. Whether it's going to be a problem to you is completely down to your usage. I mean, for me, it may not be the biggest problem in real world scenarios, because if I'm going to be shooting under sort of fluorescent lighting or indoor lighting, I'm generally not at fast shutter speed anyway, just because I want to keep the ISO down. So I personally may never see it as an issue. I thought it would be good to throw it out there just in case there is a sports photographer who's shooting in a local gym under fluorescent lighting, and they purchased an A9 for this purpose, and then they might experience some banding. So I just want to throw it out there just to let you know that it is there, and have a look closely at your images, because looking on the back of a 3-inch screen, you might not notice this level of banding, but on my 15-inch MacBook Pro, I can definitely see it. So there is a link to the description below with a written article about this topic. So that way you can actually slide back and forth on a before and after shot to compare the A6500 to the A9. And you can take your time and see for yourself where the banding lies at relevant shutter speeds. And yeah, that's it really. So let me know what you think of this topic and whether you think it's an issue. Let me know what you think of the camera, whether you'd be buying one or whether you have bought one. And yeah, I just look forward to seeing your responses. And thanks for watching. Cheers.